We are about to enter the late game, and late game is very tense, but also very fun. Let's get ready. As we've seen last time, we beat Succubus, we take the yellow orb, and go back to the usual hallway. I normally dupe this hallway because I'm not used to duping the other hallway, which I need to get practice on it once I come back to this game anyway. It's much more faster. You'll get to see this cutscene. It pretty much shows all the orbs that you have obtained, which you will easily recognize them, the bosses that we have beaten so far. Beating all of them gives you an access to Walter Castle. Before we get to Walter, it's just gonna trigger the cutscene, which sends you back to Rinaldo's cottage, so you can get the best weapon in the game, the Vampire Killer, the iconic weapon. Use Mermal Ticket to go back to Castle entrance again, and then go to the same spot where you met Walter for the first time. So this is the second dupe place that I've talked about, because it's much faster than the one that you do over there. And another thing that you need to be aware of, you have to pick up the crystal. The crystal sub-weapon is the most optimal weapon that we're going to use against the doppelganger. So holy water is another option which is more consistent and safe. Crystal has another option which we are going to see it in a moment. There are 3 types of cycle that we're going to go through the doppelganger. You will see it shortly. Watch out for this laser, as they are really fast. So you need to reach in there in time in order to get the damage boost. Try to use diamond before you get hit as you equip the yellow orb. Make sure that you pre-select ruby, especially if you're going for crystal cycle. It does not matter what the doppelganger does. What you need to pray instead, that the doppelganger does not super armor, and pray that he gets stunned. This one is one of the most consistent cycle, using the rubies a lot. We need to use 8 rubies. You trigger back Bishop along with the satellite. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then triangle, the draw up combo. There is one downside to this cycle, however. You will need to restock your rubies again, because you're going to deal with mirage skeletons that requires 3 rubies to deal with. Sometimes they do not get hit by it due to their invincibility, so you need to slap a little bit extra. This hallway is still handy, because in case if you don't get the axe sub weapon, you can just dupe here and roll it for one last time. This is the final time where you're going to roll your sub weapon. This is a funny method. This is in fact the most consistent method, 100%. The purple orb holy water, or also known as cross blazer, you're simply going to knock up the doppelganger every single time you use this move. You make sure that Black Bishop is activated for more damage, and spam holy water till death. Use diamond whenever you're running low in mana or hearts. This strat is much similar to first strategy that we have seen. However, it's hit or miss, cause the boss have to cooperate and it does not go randomly into super armor, even though the method 1 can be set the same thing. This one, however, is very much riskier. Activate your Black Bishop along with the satellite. The doppelganger got stunned, so this is your chance. Use the pole combo. Triangle, pole, and then dodge. You need to dodge so you could make sure that you're close to doppelganger and still taking hits from these satellites of crystals. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 rubies. And then follow it by the draw up combo. The draw up combo that we're going to use for the most part is triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle. Let's evaluate the speed of each strat and see which one is faster. Bear in mind in the first method I got hit by the doppelganger once, thanks to their super armor. So first and third method are about the same speed, while the second method is the slowest. Once you finish the fight, before that health upgrade drops, strive to roll for an axe quickly, so you don't lose any time. If you don't get that roll, you need to dupe in the hallway. Fortunately, I got it in time. You have to activate the Black Bishop because Mirage Skeleton has a very large HP pool, and sometimes they can dodge one of your rubies due to their iframe pattern. 1, 2, 3, done. Be very careful on this platforming. You only have one shot to do this skip. If you're not too confident on this skip, you can walk around the platform normally. This saves quite a bit of time, so I recommend you to learn this. Make sure that you're holding the character forward so you don't feel that you're going to fall down. I forgot to high speed edge here. You can immediately high speed edge before this cutscene triggers. So you don't have to do high speed edge 3 times, instead you'll only do twice. We have to save one last time, so we could take advantage of Memorial Ticket. You will see why. Now we can make a progress of getting Walter's throne key. Use the diamond to restore hearts, and then start duping at this spot. I forgot to switch position between diamond and turquoise, so I could dupe faster. Bishop with 3 rubies will do the trick. The rest of the rooms will be Bishop with double ruby only. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. These are the last room that you're going to deal with the enemies. Fortunately, they're a consistent room. Grab the 6th tablet and then use Memorial Ticket. You need to get into this room. Let's put a tablet here. When you activate the lever, try to use diamond to restore your hearts immediately, so you don't lose time. Now we have to go back to the same rooms that we went last time. And lucky for us, we don't need to fight them again. At all. Use a diamond to recover. This is your last dupe spot. Use the 4th tablet to break the seal. Once we pick up Dragon Crest, we use a Mermal ticket, make our way to Altar's throne, and then prepare for that fight.